I know you're tired. Tired of pretending to be okay. Tired of smiling through the ache. Tired of saying, "I'm fine," when everything inside you is breaking. But listen to me. I see you. I saw the night you cried yourself to sleep, praying I'd just make it stop. I saw the moment they walked away without explanation. I saw the job loss, the heartbreak, the betrayal. I saw the silence after the diagnosis. I saw the grave you stood beside, shaking in grief. You thought I was far away, but I was right there. I didn't abandon you. I was carrying you through it. You've been asking me, "God, where are you?" And I'm answering you now. I'm here. I've always been here. And I haven't just watched your pain. I've felt it. I'm not a distant God. I'm not cold or indifferent or blind to your struggle. I'm your Father, your healer, your comforter. I've been collecting every tear, every shattered piece of your heart, and I'm about to restore what you thought was beyond repair. You didn't miss your moment. You're not too broken. You're not forgotten. I'm the God who fixes what others can't see, and I'm not finished with you. So breathe, lean in. This word is your lifeline. Let me speak to the part of you that no one else touches. The part that hides behind strength. The part that laughs in public but bleeds in private. The part that says, "I'm okay," while screaming inside, "I'm not." You've carried it so long, you've forgotten what it feels like to live without it. The wound, the fear, the silent ache that wakes you up at 2 a.m. It's shaped how you see yourself and how you see me. But I was there when it started. I was there when you felt invisible. I was there when they overlooked you, dismissed you, used you, left you. You think no one understands. I do. You think no one noticed the weight you're carrying? I have, and I'm not ignoring it. I'm about to heal it. You weren't made to carry this forever. I didn't create you to live numb, shut down, or defeated. You've been surviving. But I didn't call you to survive. I called you to rise. And I'm telling you right now, I'm about to fix what no one else could. Because I'm not afraid of your pain. I'm the one who heals it. Every tear you've cried has been seen. Every sigh you've whispered into your pillow has been heard. Every ache you've tried to hide, I've felt it. Do you really think I'd let your pain go unnoticed? Do you think I'd watch you suffer and not care? You have no idea how deeply I've been involved in your story. When you wept alone, I was sitting beside you. When you screamed into the silence, I was holding your soul together. When you felt like you couldn't breathe, my spirit was the breath keeping you alive. I don't waste tears. I collect them. Psalm 56:8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle." That means every drop of your pain is sacred to me. Every tear is a seed. And from it, I'm about to grow something beautiful. You've wondered why healing took so long. You've questioned why I didn't stop it before it broke you. But what you thought was breaking you was actually preparing you. You see pain as punishment, but I see it as process. I'm not just drying your tears, I'm redeeming them. Every betrayal, every loss, every lonely night, they are all being turned into purpose. You think your story is over? It's not. It's about to bloom. The tears that watered the ground of your despair are about to produce a harvest of joy. Because I promised in Psalm 126:5, "Those who sow in tears shall reap in joy." Your tears have been your offering, and I'm about to send the rain of restoration. You've been replaying what they did to you, how they hurt you, betrayed you, left you. You keep wondering why I didn't stop them. But I need you to see what I see. They thought they were breaking you, but I was building you. Just like Joseph in Genesis 50:20. What they meant for evil, I'm turning for good. You thought that chapter ended in tragedy, but I was writing a resurrection, because no human betrayal can cancel my divine plan. You lost people you thought you couldn't live without. but I removed what was limiting your destiny. You faced rejection that crushed you, but that rejection redirected you toward purpose. I saw every false accusation, every cruel word, every unfair moment. I let it happen, not to destroy you, but to define you, to prove that my favor isn't fragile. You've been saying, "Why me?" And I'm answering you, because I trusted you with the trial. Now watch me turn it. Watch me vindicate you without you lifting a finger. Watch me prepare a table before you, in the presence of your enemies. The ones who laughed at your pain will witness your restoration. The same place you were broken is where I'll bless you. Because I don't just heal, I transform. I don't just restore, I multiply. You thought it was over, but this is the part where I prove that I'm still God. You keep asking me, why did you let the storm come? Why did I let it break? Why did I let them leave? Why did I let you fall to your knees in desperation? Let me answer you plainly, because I knew what the storm would reveal. You only saw chaos. I saw the clutter leaving your life. You saw pain. I saw purification. You saw the waves, but I saw you learning how to walk on them. I never promised you a life without storms. I promised I'd be in the storm with you. When the wind roared and the boat shook, I wasn't asleep out of neglect. I was testing what you truly believed about me. And now, I'm speaking to the very thing that terrified you. Just like I did in Mark 4:39, peace, be still. That wasn't just for the wind. It was for your soul. This storm didn't come to drown you. It came to expose what needed my healing. You lost control, so I could show you I was always in control. You lost people, so you could realize I was your true anchor. You ran out of options, so you'd finally trust me instead of your plans. Hear me. The storm ends when I say it does. And I'm saying now, peace is coming. Calm is coming. Healing is coming. You're about to step out of the boat and walk on what once scared you. You've been ashamed of your cracks, the weak places, the failures, the breakdowns. You've been trying to hide them, even from me. But I want you to hear me clearly. I'm not drawn to your perfection. I'm drawn to your surrender. I never asked you to impress me. I asked you to trust me. I don't anoint masks. I anoint wounds. I don't bless pride. I bless the broken. You think your weakness disqualifies you? It's the very thing I use. Because when you are weak, I am strong. 2 Corinthians 12:9. You've been trying to do this in your own strength, and it's crushed you. Now let me take over. I work best in broken places. I create beauty from ashes. I lift the humble, not the proud. So stop hiding your scars. Let me touch them. Let me use them. What you thought made you unworthy is what makes you powerful in my hands. You don't have to be perfect to carry purpose. You just have to say, "Here I am, Lord, even with my mess," and I'll take it. I'll fill the cracks with my glory. I'll shine through the places you tried to cover. Because your brokenness isn't the end, it's the beginning of your transformation. There's a wound inside you that no one sees, not because it's small, but because you've buried it deep. You've tried to forget it, tried to move on, tried to convince yourself it doesn't hurt anymore. But I see it, and I haven't looked away. You don't need to pretend with me. I was there when the wound was created, when they said it, when they did it, when they broke something in you that never fully healed. You've been functioning through pain, smiling while bleeding. But I didn't call you to live patched up. I called you to live whole. I'm not just putting a bandage over your soul. I'm going to the root, to the lie you believed, to the moment your trust shattered, to the silence that screamed louder than words. You keep asking me to bless you, but I want to heal you first, because a blessed life with a bleeding heart is still broken. Isaiah 61 says, "He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted." That's what I'm doing now. I'm not rushing you. I'm not judging you. I'm holding your heart with the gentleness of a surgeon and the strength of a savior. Let me go there. Let me touch the part of you that's too tender to speak of. I promise I won't break you. I'll make you new. You've lived long enough with a wound. Now it's time to live with a testimony. You think I forgot you in the waiting. You thought silence meant absence. You thought the delay was my denial. But I need you to hear this. The waiting was never wasted. You live in minutes, but I move in seasons, and I don't rush what I'm refining. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were questioning, I was orchestrating. While you were crying, I was building something in you that couldn't be rushed. I wasn't just preparing the blessing, I was preparing you. Because what I'm bringing into your life requires strength, depth, and faith. You've been in a hidden season, a place where it felt like no doors open, where prayers seemed unanswered, where nothing made sense. But that season was sacred. It was the furnace that burned off the old. It was the cave that formed your character. It was the soil where I planted seeds of endurance. You wanted immediate, but I was growing eternal. Ecclesiastes 3:1 once says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time, and your time is coming." Don't despise the delay. What felt like me holding you back was really me holding you close. You weren't stuck. You were being shaped. Now, get ready. Because everything I promised is about to unfold. Right on time. You thought it was gone forever. The years, the peace, the relationships, the parts of you that were stolen in the storm. But I'm the God of restoration, and I never let loss have the final word. Joel 2:25 is not a poetic suggestion. It's a promise. I will restore to you the years the locusts have eaten. Not just the things, not just the opportunities, but the years. I saw what life took from you, what people drained from you, what sin and shame cost you, what fear held back. And now, I'm giving it back. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. But I'm not just restoring you to where you were. I'm elevating you beyond what you thought was possible. Because that's what I do. I give beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, garments of praise for spirits of despair. You thought you lost too much, but I allowed the subtraction to make room for multiplication. What was broken will be stronger. What was delayed will come with acceleration. What was stolen will return with interest. You gave up on dreams. I'm breathing life into them again. You gave up on love. I'm showing you a love that doesn't walk away. You gave up on yourself, but I never did. So stop saying it's too late. Stop saying it's over. Restoration is already in motion. I'm not finished until everything the enemy tried to ruin is redeemed. You thought the pain weakened you, but look at you now. Still standing, still breathing, still here. That's not weakness. That's proof. Proof that grace held you together when everything tried to tear you apart. Proof that what was meant to kill you only deepened your faith. Proof that even in the valley, I was leading you higher. Romans 8:28 is not a cliche. It's your reality. All things work together for the good of those who love me. Yes, even that worked for your good. The betrayal, the breakdown, the season you thought would break you permanently. It didn't, because I was in it. I was in the fire with you, like I was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And not only did they come out, they came out without the smell of smoke. That's you. You're not just surviving, you're becoming wise, becoming bold, becoming whole. Every scar you carry is a weapon now. Every lesson learned is a sword in your hand. Every tear shed has built a reservoir of compassion for others. You're not broken anymore. You're rebuilt, refined, recommissioned. This is not your downfall. It's your rise. The enemy hoped this would destroy you, but instead I've used it to reveal you. Get ready, because the next chapter is not just recovery, it's power. You thought the breaking was the end. You thought the pain was permanent. You thought the silence meant I was done with you. But listen to me. This is not your ending. This is your beginning. What the enemy labeled as ruined, I call redeemed. What you called too late, I call right on time. What you thought was a grave, I call a garden. Your healing doesn't begin when everything looks perfect. It begins when you give me your pain, and you just did. You let me in. You opened the door. And now I'm stepping in to restore what was broken. I'm not fixing you from the outside in. I'm healing you from the inside out. You won't walk into this next season numb. You won't drag yesterday's grief into tomorrow's joy. You won't fake strength anymore, because I'm giving you real strength. Resurrection strength. Unshakable strength. The dry bones are rattling. The heart you thought was dead is coming back to life. The faith you buried is rising again. You're not just being patched up, you're being made new. Revelation 21:5. Behold, I make all things new. That's not just a verse, it's your reality. So breathe again, hope again, believe again. The healing has begun, and nothing can stop what I've started. I didn't bring you here just to inspire you. I brought you here to revive you, because I'm not just a comforter, I'm a rebuilder. I don't just heal pain, I transform it. And I don't just touch lives, I rewrite them. You came in broken, weary, and confused. But I'm telling you now, I'm fixing it. Not in some distant future, not when you finally get it all together. Right now, I'm healing the parts of you that were shattered in silence. I'm restoring the time you thought was wasted. I'm reversing the plans the enemy had for your destruction. I'm opening doors no one can shut. I'm surrounding you with peace that makes no sense. And I'm doing it not because you earned it, but because I love you. You asked me, where were you? I was holding you. You asked, why didn't you leave like everyone else? Because I never will. Now I'm asking you, will you trust me again? Will you surrender what's left of your pain so I can give you what's next in your purpose? Will you stop trying to fix it alone and let me be God in your situation? Because if you do, you're about to witness what only heaven can do. This is not the end of your story. It's the part where everything begins to change. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are mine. And I'm fixing it because I love you too much to leave you like this.